Tony the Closer says iHeart is protecting DJ Envy.
That whole Envy Caesar is the influence of having DJ Envy. He had a lot of professional athletes, influential people that put up money that got f***ed over. This is, I mean, it's real talk, over 100 million. So nah. So Don Omar told me that the feds asked him not to even mention DJ Envy moving forward. It's a cover up happening for sure. They trying to. I mean, you got to think about it. iHeartRadio was the platform that a lot of this got promoted off. So it's a lot of money that they are exposed to as far as liability with their platform. So they're trying to do their best to keep it off the radar. So they, Doc Winters and all the guys that are associated with iHeart, I'm sure they paying the bag to try to keep this shit off, because it's a lot of money that they can lose. It's a lot of victims that got caught off the platform. It looks like they just keep continuing Caesar's case. Caesar got they ran into Caesar's crib. He had a on the crib, convicted felon, and no arrests were made. So it's crazy. It's like watching a movie or some shit. Like, just I don't know what the going on, honestly. But
What?
there's there's nothing for the victims. I mean, I talked to Don Omar, the Latin star. He said between him and the network of people that he had invest, they were like $22 million that they gave Caesar and them. So it's a lot of bread out here. I don't know, like the feds is like either I don't know what the going on, honestly, bro. Crazy.
Wait, the reggaeton guy, Don Omar?
Yeah,
Okay.
yep. He got for 5 million, and then it's like he had homies and stuff that invested too. It's like 22, 23 million.
Yeah, that's right. On a recent Twitter space, Tony the Closer, the whistleblower or the person who was leading the charge on news about DJ Envy's and Cesar Pina's recent real estate scandal, has spoken up and gave an update on the case, basically saying that iHeart, or hinting that iHeart might be protecting DJ Envy from whatever is going on, and he hints at a bunch of things. I just want to say I'm just reporting on what he said. I'm not necessarily taking a stance, but it is interesting to talk about the maybes, the what ifs, and all of that stuff. This happened on the Twitter space that Taxstone joined, that I was on, and Rocky Thunder set up. Shout out to her. She was able. She knows all these people. They started coming through, and none of them were afraid to talk about all of the controversies that they are covering, they are involved with, or that they are close to. And for those of you that don't know, around this time last year, DJ Envy was caught up in some type of housing scandal. Now, granted, everybody seems to think it's largely Cesar Pina who was connected to this real estate type Ponzi scheme. Alleged. I want to be clear, this is alleged. Nobody has been fully convicted. This is all in litigation. But Tony the Closer says a couple things that I found interesting. He says Don Omar, the reggaeton artist, was someone who donated $5 million, and he's out $5 million, and that there was other people who donated upwards of $22 million. So you kind of get the scope of what is going on in terms of the pure financial amount. Like, obviously on the news, I think I saw some people who were like in the hundreds of thousands. I never saw the number of 22 million. And Tony the Closer is unleashing that on the Twitter space. Overall, very interesting stuff. I think it's going to be a while before we get an update. There's still some unsureness when it comes to DJ Envy. Like, how much did he really know? He could have just been someone who was doing business with Cesar Pina and could not have seen everything at the top. And now we're getting to the bottom of it. It's just crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. And this isn't the only thing that Tony the Closer talked about. He also talked about his raging war with DJ Akademiks. That's on the Twitter space. I'll just go to my page and you'll find it. Basically, Tony the Closer feels like Akademiks disrespected him by calling him a scammer. I largely think anybody in any type of financial endeavor will be called a scammer. Even me, I make content and people will say like I'm scamming or I'm doing this and that. And I largely think that sometimes people just put you in a box. If they don't like you, they will say some of your success is fake. They'll accuse you of buying views or they say that you got there by making stuff up as opposed to just acknowledging the hard work. I'm not saying that that's what academics is doing, but I do know that in large parts the scamming accusation will come to anyone who does finance. It's just Earn Your Leisure has been accused of that. Um, it's just par for the course. But let me know what you think. Do you find this interesting? Do you think iHeart is protecting DJ Envy? There was this claim back in the day that the feds raided iHeart. It was a real sexy claim, and now people think that because iHeart is so connected, they might be leveraging their connections to protect DJ Envy. But I don't know if that's necessarily the case. We will see. And I just want to end by saying, man, I'm still shocked that I've gained so much traction on Twitter. Like, this started back in December with the Rory and Maul space I did. That was a big space where like hundreds, close to like 200,000 people joined. And now I'm on a space with Tax Stone, Tony the Closer, and a bunch of other people. And it's just wild, man. Like, I am greatly appreciative of being able to gain traction on not just YouTube, but also Twitter. Like, there's a lot of people who don't make much traction on other platforms, and I was able to make it on Twitter. I thought that I would always just be someone whose primary focus would be YouTube. And because YouTube is obviously the gold mine, it's the modern day television. A lot of people just watch YouTube. They don't even watch TV anymore or even cable. But to still gain traction on another app, that is really hard. Anybody who does content creation knows that posting on more than one platform is difficult, right? Posting on TikTok, posting on Instagram. So for me to gain traction on Twitter, I just want to thank everybody who followed me there from YouTube. I want to thank everybody who just knows me on Twitter. The other day I posted a video, 477,000 views, and I was shocked. I was like, man, that is insane. No, people are going to say maybe the numbers on Twitter are being juiced up, but still, whether they're juiced up or not, it's gaining traction there. And I think it's because of the support. People value what I do, and I value the support that they give me. But I just wanted to end with that little appreciation of everything that's going on with me. And I want to end by saying thank you so much, everybody. I really think you're all dope. And to the people that hate me, you hate me. I can't really do much about me being somebody who's evil in your eyes. But with that said, follow me on Instagram, The Stop TV. Follow me on Twitter, The Stop TV. This is Danny from The Stop. Peace.